Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is WinterhelmGames, and we're back with another Thursday reaction where this is Blackadder Goes Forth. So I think we're coming to the end of the Blackadder runs, so I thought this one might be a fitting one to end off on. I'll probably see if I can do a Christmas reaction of one of their shows, maybe the next week or so, but pretty much come to the end of it, I think. And we'll look at something else that we can do, perhaps, or that I can do from maybe mid-January onwards for Thursdays. We'll see what happens. But hope you've enjoyed them so far, and if you have, let me know in the comments what you've enjoyed most. But I think we'll all know what this one is. This is basically the last scene of Blackadder. Blackadder Goes Forth. The scene is going over the top. So even Blackadder, during the entire last episode, you can see the laughs were starting to kind of quieten off towards the final scene, basically pointing out that not even Blackadder himself could avoid the fate that was coming against him and those with him. So let's watch together. And go.
Sir!
Captain Darling,
Captain Blackadder?
here to join us for the last waltz?
Yes. Tired of folding the General's pajamas.
He was forced to go there.
Splendid comradely news. Together we'll fight for king and country and be sucking sausages in Berlin by tea time.
Yes, I...
So, it was funny though in this episode. He didn't want to go, obviously, but it was more like the general was like, I've been keeping you behind and you want to go off for your friends and do all this. He's like, no, I really don't. But it was funny because the last episode made the character more sympathetic, more human, whenever he mentions about wanting to go home.
Sausages in Berlin by tea time.
Yes, I hope their cafes are well stocked. Everyone seems determined to eat out the moment they arrive.
Really, this is brave, splendid, and noble. Sir,
Yes, Lieutenant?
I'm scared, sir.
I'm scared too, sir.
I mean, I'm the last of the tiddly-winking leapfroggers from the golden summer of 1914. I don't want to die. Really, not over keen on dying at all, sir.
How are you feeling, darling?
Not all that good, Blackadder. Rather hoped I'd get through the whole show. Go back to work at Pratt & Sons. Keep wicket for the Croydon gentleman. Married Doris. Made a note in my diary on the way here. Simply says, bugger.
And that's what it makes him. Throughout the whole series, you're kind of thinking he's arrogant, he's this, he's that, but this is what makes him more like, you know what, he's just the same as everyone else. He just wants to do what he can do and get home. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be.
Well, quite. Come on, let's move.
Fix bayonets!
Don't forget your stick, Lieutenant.
Rather, sir. Wouldn't want to face a machine gun without this.
Oh. Revolvers and sticks.
Our guns have stopped.
You don't think...
Maybe the war's over. Maybe it's peace.
Oh, hurrah! The big knobs have got round the table and yanked the iron out of the fire.
Thank God. We lived through it. The Great War, 1914 to 1917.
Hip, hip, hooray!
I'm afraid not. The guns have stopped because we're about to attack.
Not as lucky as
Not
that.
even our generals are mad enough to shell their own men. They think it's far more sporting to let the Germans do it.
So we are, in fact, going over. This is, as they say, it.
I'm afraid so. Unless I can think of something very quickly.
Company, one pace forward.
Oh, there's a nasty splinter on that ladder, sir. A bloke could hurt himself on that.
Stand ready.
I have a plan, sir.
Really, Baldric? A cunning and subtle one?
Yes, sir.
As cunning as a fox who's just been appointed Professor of Cunning at Oxford University.
Yes, sir.
On the signal, company will advance!
Well, I'm afraid it'll have to wait. Whatever it was, I'm sure it was better than my plan to get out of this by pretending to be mad. I mean, who would have noticed another madman around here?
Basically referring to the leadership, like Melchett and that there. It was just, there wasn't going to be any point in trying anything else at this stage. It was pointless. No matter what they tried, or no matter what Blackadder tried, it wasn't good. It just wasn't being noticed as anything decent in terms of trying to get out of there, or trying to be mad. The whole episode when he was putting underpants on his head and pencils up his nose was funny though, but yeah, it just basically kind of showcasing what happened in World War One, when it was like, well, they were up against heavy artillery and machine guns, and they're going with sticks and bayonets and revolvers, you know.
Good luck, everyone.
It's amazing what they've done. Slowing it right down was brilliant. What's that? I say, definitely, I think one of the most iconic scenes in terms of not just comedy, but even in terms of reenactments of war. I think that stands out as one of the best. There's a lot of good scenes that reflect different periods of the war. First World War, Second World War, different ones. But that one definitely stands out, I think, as being one of the best. Even now, when you look at it now, seeing how long it was done, still brilliant. Really, really good. But kudos to the actors and everyone involved in doing Blackadder. It was an amazing series. If they ever decide to do another series, it would have to be obviously just as good. So it would be a lot of work, a lot of pressure on the script writers, I would say, before the actors would obviously agree to do it. But who knows? You never know what's around the corner. But yeah, there we are. Thank you very much for watching. I say I'll try and do a Christmas reaction to if I can for Blackadder, if it goes up or not. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you haven't watched the other Blackadder clips, they're on the channel. Watch them. Let me know what you think and enjoy. We'll see you in the next episode, guys. Bye.